scarred for life, but I'm set for life, and I'm set for life, but I'm scarred for life, and I'm coming at you. I'm fucking crazy. I'm fucking psycho, fucking insane. That's the fucking chorus right there.
You nailed it, dude. You nailed it. You nailed it, and you visually transformed into fucking Joe Rogan there,
You
dude.
did.
You fucking,
Oh, Joe Rogan. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
you did. You visually transformed
That's
yourself into Joe Rogan. It was amazing.
You're watching the Big Room live on Twitch. You're the Big Room. You're watching the Big Room live on Twitch. Yeah.
Yo!
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to the Rev.
The Rev
Doing
still.
all right out there, Rev. Holding down the UK.
Hoping you're still talking and breathing.
Doing that stuff. We haven't heard from you in a while.
Talking and breathing.
All right. How you doing?
There you have it. I'm doing all right.
Good,
Doing
man.
all right.
Talking and breathing?
Yeah. Talking
Clearly,
and breathing.
you're still talking and breathing. And at the end of the day, that's all that fucking matters.
Yeah. That's all that matters, man. Talking and breathing.
Everything else is just a game.
Yeah.
Play it to the best of your ability.
Play it. That's your ability right there. Dude.
Before TK shows up.
Yes.
And before any of our viewers show up, because it's not 9:30 yet, so we got a few minutes. Let me squeeze something in for you here. There's a nice squeezed one in for you. That's a good squeeze. All right. So here's what we got, Beebs. We're gonna save about $200 a month, okay?
No.
I mean, not a month. Not a month. Woo!
If we are, I'm in. I'm in immediately.
Yeah, let's see how I do this. Window. All right, we're gonna try sharing the window. Window? Share? Okay. Can I switch between tabs? Yeah, perfect. All right, so this is Restream.
Okay.
And so our choices come down to Restream or EV Mux, whatever the fuck this is. It's a Chinese company whenever they have a shitty name like this. You already fucking know.
Yeah.
And it's a shitty Chinese graphic. Look at this. They love this like 80s basic shit. They love it. This looks much more professional, much more modern. However, what we got, they got a 0 forever plan. This has a 0 forever plan, but both of them have like a branded watermark that would be on there.
Okay.
And you can only have one host, where you have to go to basic to be able to do like overlays, share videos. So basically, the free version's not gonna work for us. Even with the little bit of shit that we do on BigRoom, not included in the 0. So we got to go to a basic, and this one is 16. This one's 19. So first you think 16 is better, $190 a year as opposed to $220. I think this comes out to.
Yeah.
But what it doesn't tell you on this Restream is that this all looks good. Multi-stream on 3 channels, no watermark, AI generated clips. But we both can't be team seats, which is like the way that we're both logged into BigRoom right now, and I can trigger like sounds and videos. You have to be able to do that. It brings you right back up to the price that we're paying for StreamYard.
Yeah,
to be able to have 2 team seats. Now, that's not crucial, of course, but let's go back to this one. For $19 a month, we get 2 collaborator seats. We got no logo, everything in free. We can do everything we want. We got logo, backgrounds, overlays, slideshow, unlimited streams, multi-streams to 4 destinations. We only currently use 3 destinations. And that's it, man. That's it. You know, the gigabytes of storage we're not worried about. And the only thing that we're getting held hostage on right now on StreamYard, it feels like, is that they have all our episodes. But that's not true because we're streaming to YouTube. And all of our episodes are apparently on YouTube. So let's take a look at YouTube.
And we gonna have 3 people on camera at once there on that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can have like 4.
Okay.
I think like 4 people. It doesn't say that, does it? It doesn't say how many people on the.
I don't see now, right?
But if we go back to here, this little demo thing that they have, this is how you see they're kind of showing us. So they got 2 there. You can position the screens however you want. Does this fast forward? I don't know how to fast forward this.
That's fine. That's fine.
Well, the other one for sure you can have but yeah, we got to test it out. You know, it says like invite guests. There you go. Wait. Oh no, this is just showing. Yeah, that's definitely that's a great question though. If it were limited to 2 people, that would be terrible. It's definitely worth it. And some of them are actually limited to 2 people. But if that's the case, then we're gonna have to do Muckaroo.
So, what do you guys get?
Oh, he's gone. He knocked himself right out.
Hilarious. I think he's back.
Well
Let's
done.
try this again. Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Hi. Hi. All right, I need an adult beverage.
Starting to do
I'll
some
be back.
investigations. For,
Okay.
yeah. Ooh.
So yeah, here's our live. Look, this is live right now. This is us. Oh wait, I'm not sharing. Wait, let me share. Kind of cool. So I'm on YouTube. It's showing live. There we are. You can see a little bit of play as I move my mouse on there. But yeah, we log in here. If I click on this, that's pretty wild. Delay. But I'm trying to go to. I want to go to this. Here, look. It says 148 videos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, nice. That's great.
But the weird thing is, if we click on videos, it only shows this. I don't know why.
That's so weird.
We probably have to
log in and make them available somehow.
Somehow, yeah.
Yeah, I think there's probably some permission that we never clicked, but I don't know why this one's showing and the other ones aren't. But it does say 148 videos. So that's how far I got right now. So I want to log into this, make sure that if we got all our videos streamed here.
Get them all published. Yeah, get them all published.
And then we leave. We can leave StreamYard because the only thing, like, that's basically what they're banking on is that we need our videos, which we don't. But the other thing is we definitely need to make sure that this has more than 2. Now with Restream, 100% you can do 4 people. And this is their little demo video right here. You see the little icons here?
Yes.
There you go. Four hosts, four people right there.
I'm not talking about the standard or the.
No, unfortunately, that's the one that's the same price as StreamYard. So it only makes sense for us to go over to this one if we can do more than 2 people. But it's a little concerning that their demo is not showing that. But yet there's a button here that says invite guest. So don't know.
Well, you'll figure it out.
No. 400 BigRoom bucks. Who is that? A not great quote, but a not bad impersonation.
For some reason, it's an innocuous quote that really stuck, and I don't know why.
Because it was hilarious.
It was hilarious. Yeah, it was.
Because he was saying that he was his boss, and then they asked what his. if you're so and so, then what's your middle name or something like that?
Yeah. What's your middle?
No.
I don't know.
Ooh, here we go.
I'm Montgomery J. Burns.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. That was The Simpsons.
Oh yeah, if you're Montgomery J. Burns, so what does the J stand for? I don't know.
He says it with no hesitation either. That's what made it great. He just
But there's our answer, B. You can have up to 12 people in the stream and swap guests on and off stage anytime.
Okay. And what?
In the one that's going to save us $200 a year, which is a nice party. That's $80
on it?
What was the write-up?
Yeah, what did I say there? It said you can have
up to 12 people in a stream and swap guests on and off stage anytime. Just choose a previous recording from EV Mooks or upload your own video. Set the time and destinations and relax as the stream goes live effortlessly. Any live stream with 50 subscribers.
I'm still not convinced because of the way that's written.
Yeah, me either. But I got this far where I connected it to my bank and I was just gonna pay it, and then we got a 7-day free trial. Okay. And then we can test it.
For 7 days.
You know, but yeah, we definitely got to, like, once I pay for this, we got to definitely test it.
We got to be on it every day.
On it every day. Every day.
For you out there.
Yeah, I'll try to find out 100%. But
we got to make sure we have 3 because I don't like that it says 12 guests, swap them on and off stage.
Right.
Right. Yeah, well, the other 11 are there. You just can't see them all.
Yeah, it does seem a little shady because in the video, they should definitely be showing us that.
They should show us 3 to 4 people like this right here on the screen.
Yeah.
That's what they should be doing.
And the restream allows us to do this, but it's the same price. It's $40 a month.
Right, which breaks out to what StreamYard is right now.
It's $10 a week.
Well, so if that's
$10 per hangout, what it comes down to.
Yeah.
How much?
$10 per hangout.
You guys are totally worth that.
I don't know.
Totally.
Yeah, we're worth that.
$10. No, is it?
Yeah, $3 a piece each.
Oh yeah, because we got together once a week, and there's 4 weeks in a month.
Yeah, $3.33 each per week. Repeating for to our grave.
Well, yeah, there's that. But 33 repeating to our grave.
Right.
Which, you know, if you're a Freemason, that's accurate.
Yeah. Okay.
Boom, boom.
Well, maybe this needs another. That EV Mux is the only fucking hope we got then. Otherwise, we just got to stay on StreamYard and see what event. But we'll have to see what evolves over the next year, because they might change. They might evolve their technology.
I think you should definitely work on
doesn't
getting
advance.
and make it $39.95 a month.
Yeah.
It'll save us 5 cents a month to switch over to EV Mux.
You should. I think you should definitely switch your research for the week to getting those videos live for everybody.
Yeah,
Because that would be great to have 148 of our videos up there on our channel.
okay.
Yeah.
I can do that right now. That's so weird.
We're do it now. We're here to talk right now.
Okay, all right.
All right, jib jabbity jib jab too.
Jib jabbity jib jib. Let me click on something here.
multitask.
Beep, pop, pop for Frozen. Oh, why is my
Very
volume
cool.
gone? God damn it. That was my prediction of this conversation coming up. If we kept on, if we kept on trying to solve the YouTube dilemma. The YouTube
I got a
conundrum, as
question.
they call it.
What?
What?
Oh,
You're
you're drinking.
Who's going first? Second or third?
PK,
Hey,
you go.
Dave, let me have a drink here, Dave.
Monkadocious.
Oh, that looks like something you
Yeah.
always drink.
Hey,
Is that the Earl Grey?
if you know the monk, like you should.
Jean-Luc
eventually.
Picard?
It is. This is
Jean-Luc
it's
Picard?
it's a Todd or Todd Luke Todd.
Woo! You
Jean-Luc
got,
Picard.
man arm. You got sexy man arm.
Oh,
Sexy
look at
man
that.
arms in there.
Very nice.
That is the arm of a knight if I've ever seen one.
It is.
Yes, that was a little
But
bit
this
of
time
a-
I tried this brand to
Oh, the
see if
That
I
is
could.
from the big room. That's a 30-year-old bottle from the big room. I'm
It
convinced. Look
is.
at that label.
And look at the coloration.
That was under the bar next to the pool.
Yep. Yep.
Get
In the
fuck outta
solarium.
here. What
We would
the-
sneak out and hork some from
Where did you get that,
Nice.
dude?
isn't that awesome?
Jack Quinn's London Tower, London Dry. What is
Nice.
that? Is that really
Yeah.
one of the old bottles?
That's what I just got this a couple weeks ago.
No,
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah.
That's a new label.
Yeah, they still make that. Yeah,
Classic.
Oh my god! They've never changed the label. Like,
Uh-uh.
what the fuck? That label.
Dude, they
looks like
they know what their bottom line is right there. They like do.
Yeah, they know their audience.
dude. That font has not changed since we were kids.
It's a classic. That's
Oh
a
my
classic.
god, dude! What the
Yeah.
funk?
So yeah, it's that infused with Earl Grey. How do you pronounce it? Earl Grey?
Our great,
Our grave. Our grave.
our great. Damn it,
Earl-
God.
Early
Grey.
graves.
Earl Grey. Anyway, it's
I drove
delicious.
someone in my car for Uber and Lyft earlier this week whose name was Early.
Early Grace.
Yeah.
Early Grace. That was the name of Brad Pitt's character in the movie. What movie? 800 Big
Yep.
Room Bucks.
Big room bucks. Ding 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 ding
Ding
ding.
dong 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 dong.
I opened the door.
And
I'm
Yeah.
creating an overlay.
Hey, Dor,
We're
how
getting
you
a Big Room
been?
Bucks overlay in 2020.
oh, I see in the write-ups. I don't, but I do. I would. That you got it. California
Got
with
it,
a K.
California.
With a K. That's K-racked.
California.
Hey Rock Recca.
K-racked.
California.
Yeah.
Okay, so but doesn't the tea keep you awake and disrupt your sleep?
None of you have it.
Why don't you switch over to like a chamomile tea?
I have done that. The chamomile works awesome. I called it with New Amsterdam gin. I called it the
Okay.
Camsterdam, the new Camsterdam.
New Amsterdam.
That sounds terrible.
It's delicious. Well, because the
Amsterdam?
oh yeah, no, the name doesn't sound delicious, but
Yeah.
it's Yeah, but it was chamomile and the vanilla of the New Amsterdam gin. It's really good.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, all right.
New Amsterdam.
Put you right to sleep.
Got to work
Put
on
you
the
right
name.
to sleep.
Not sure about that.
What
name.
compared to P. Todd,
Right.
Jean-Luc P. Todd?
Yeah, well, that one's.
Oh, it's
that-
Monk Luke
that's
P. Todd.
Monk Luke.
God.
Monk Luke P.
That's
Todd.
Let me pee on you.
Just let me pee on you. What movie is that from? 12,000 Big Room Box. Do you know? You
No.
remember?
What is it? Let me pee on you?
Just let me pee on you. Neither one of you? Ad hoc. I think you saw it in the movie theater with somebody like at the Acts downtown.
Oh my gosh, that's really going back.
Yeah. Is it JoJo Dancer Your Life is Calling? Richard Pryor movie?
Oh, really?
I think so.
Oh my god,
Crazy.
bro, that's crazy.
12,000 Big Room Bucks.
That's
Wow.
crazy. That's
If I'm correct.
That's crazy. Yeah. This is the one I was thinking of. This guy right here. He goes around peeing on people.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
Okay, what was his name?
This is another lick to make you taste something.
See, roll around, sitting on doves. Can't lie, I was high on shrubs, cooling in my Escalade. Man, I'm paid, I got it made. Take me to your special place. Close your eyes, show me your face. I'm gonna piss on it. Others wanna love, I don't even want it. None of the above, I want to piss on you. Yes, I do, I'll piss on you, I'll pee on you. Set your body is a porta potty. And my pee got kicked. Like a nose karate. I'm gonna pee on you. Trip, trip, trip. Pee on you. It's on you. It's on you. You never feel quite the same when you get a whiff of my Hershey stains. I love you too. I want to pee in your food. Only thing to make my life complete is when I turn your face to a toilet seat. I want to pee on you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I pee on you. I piss on you. Haters wanna hate. Lovers wanna love. I don't even want none of the above. I want to piss on you. Yes, I do. I piss on you. I pee on you. Won't you braid my hair? See, won't you braid my hair?
Doo-doo butter.
I'm gonna fall on you.
Oh, man.
R. Kelly's doo-doo butter. That was the best.
R. Kelly's Doo-Doo Butter. That was going to be the name of my other band.
Yeah.
Didn't work out. We got sued immediately.
This is a good time. I just want to take a quick time to say that this is only for promotional purposes. We're not making any money. We have no commercials and no profit, so we can share and comment on other people's videos.
Indeed.
Yes.
Ding, ding, ding,
Because
ding,
we get
ding.
nothing from it except laughter
Love.
and loved. Yeah,
Love and
love
laughter.
And we do it for you, not
We
for
do it
us.
for you, not for us.
We do
I
it
want to
for
pee on you.
Chip, chip, chip.
Yes.
So what was the movie though, T? From the 80s?
That's what he said, Joe.
JoJo Dancer, Your Life is Calling
Okay.
with Richard Pryor.
Oh,
Richard Pryor.
I think you saw it in the theaters with like Sislo or something, like at the Acts downtown. Act 1. Wait, Act 1 and 2. Was that at the mall? What was downtown?
No.
Duke and Duchess
No, Duke and Duchess was up at the old.
was
Rick's
at the
on
mall. Act 1 and 2
Yeah.
is downtown.
Yeah.
That
Not
that
House.
that movie was terrible.
That's where we saw
I've never
Weird
seen it.
Science.
Weird Science. So good.
Wow,
saw
that
that.
movie. I haven't watched it in a couple of years. Last time I did, I was 12 again. It just made
Yeah,
me giggle and feel all the feels, all the 12-year-old feels.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, it's a
So
good
good.
movie. It's funny.
BB in the
Yeah.
Hand of K-Rock. Maybe Damron had a hand in it as well. Got me an awesome gift. It's
signed.
in my studio. Yeah, signed of Kelly LeBrock.
Yeah, Kelly
her name?
LeBrock, right? Yeah.
It's her
Wow.
in the gym suit at the end, and it's signed by her. It's awesome.
It's so good. Bro,
Just-
she looked amazing in that. Like she's dead now, right?
No, I don't think so.
Is
I
she
don't
just
think
getting
so.
fat?
Maybe. Oh, there was the one night we were drinking, and you were like, "She doesn't call. She doesn't return my spam. She's dead to me." I think you're going to that night.
I think she just got
She just
Drunk
got old and unattractive.
old and drunk, I think.
It's what we do.
That's her.
That's her, right? You're old and drunk right there.
This is not her. This is like a low res version of her. But if she still looks like that, she's doing pretty good.
Yeah,
64 years old.
Done.
She's
You know.
64 years old, people.
When
Yeah.
I'm 64, I hope my lips get implanted when I'm 64 too. Juke, juke, juke.
Now you can sell physical products on
that
Amazon.
2022
okay.
movie?
Let's do that. Let's sell Big Room Bucks through Amazon.
Wow. Okay.
Is that her?
This is her from 2 years ago.
Can you tell us a little bit about how you got involved with Tomorrow's Today and why you chose the role, why you decided to do it?
Tomorrow's Today is a film that used to be called something else, and
Enough of that. She held up. That was just to verify that she's held up.
100%.
Hey, why is it got to
100%.
be about only her physical beauty? Like
That's
that,
what made her
does not
rich.
define her, but that is totally what defined her in her movie roles in the 80s, unfortunately. Fortunately.
And that
So what do
accent,
you little maniacs want to do first?
right? The looks and the accent, both of them. Boom. I gotta go. See you guys.
Private time. A private time. Meat
Bye.
shooters.
Yeah.
Anything more than a mouthful, you're risking a sprained tongue.
I'll be
Good.
back in about 3 minutes. Okay.
That's the photo. That's the signed photo that they hooked me up with right there.
Yeah,
That's the
there it is.
one. Yep. It's here in the Monk studio.
So totally 80s. That outfit is outrageous.
Absolutely, like the high. Like it's like when you undressed a Barbie doll, and like that's where the joints were, like right at that
Yeah,
section. Because I undressed Barbie dolls. I was
A
curious.
lot. A lot.
Kiss meets the Kiss meets the Barbie
Townhouse.
hotel. What was it the Barbie townhouse? Thank you. Yeah.
Townhouse, yeah.
Kiss meets the Barbie townhouse. Should do a stop motion
girl. Actually making a girl.
making a girl.
This is Wyatt and Gary.
I give her
80s
one
voice.
digit memory glance.
Something's about to change their world. Something out of this world.
What would you little maniacs like to do first?
It's all in the name of science. Weird science.
If you want to be a party animal, you have to learn to live in the jungle.
Not us. Not here. No way.
She is turning their lives,
Trust me for once, will you?
What is going on?
Gary, I don't know.
their minds, and their house upside down.
It's seriously affecting your sex life.
It's completely unnatural,
Do you realize it's snowing in my room?
totally unbelievable,
What's going on?
and definitely
The flat top.
What a terrible music background for that trailer. It's,
The whole thing is terrible. Like the voice, it has nothing to do with the movie.
yeah,
It's really
terrible.
confusing. But
It
I
is
tell you,
terrible.
that movie gives me the feels. Like that's the hairdo I wanted when I was a kid. Like, you know, it was like It was the Kelly LeBrock that I wanted when I was a kid. What would you little maniacs
it's
like?
so good.
I'm not talking witchcraft or candle wax on the nipples.
It's such a great
Gary
movie.
and Wyatt.
So
You
good.
mean in the family jewels?
Uh,
Broke more than your heart.
more than you.
That movie. So
You know what she did to me? You know
tell
what she
him
did to me?
about it. Tell him about it.
Oh, classic.
You mean the one with the big dick?
Oh, it's good stuff. So how is
Just bring up
everyone's
scenes
week?
from that movie.
Oh,
What's
God,
that?
yeah.
I'd
How
watch
was
that.
everyone's week? Great week, everyone. Good, good.
Good. Yeah, nothing eventful.
No,
No
nothing interesting.
no sorrow, no confusion, no
No
hatred,
sorrow, confusion, heartbreak. No,
no
no wrong
division.
road chosen. No, nothing like that.
Nothing.
All
Nothing.
good. All
Just
good.
we're
Did we get together last weekend, TK?
Pardon me?
What?
Did we meet up last weekend for your gallery show? Was that last weekend? Did we talk?
Oh yeah, we did. Wow, it seems like forever ago. What a long and drawn out week.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, last Saturday. See, Friday night we played at Ormsby, and then Saturday night, Dream the Heavy. You out there? Please check out Dream the
Where
Heavy.
was this Ormsby? I drove there at like 11:30 p.m. And it was like in a neighborhood.
Yeah.
There was nobody there. It was you guys must have ended early.
It did end early. Well, I left early. That's not true.
Like
I stuck around for the last band, but it ended up being bands playing for bands.
I feel like I drove to the wrong place though.
Nah, you might not have. Like
really?
The neighborhood looks like Minersville.
Like we're Dively, like you're driving like a neighborhood and then it's Dively's.
Yeah, except you're on a hill like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah,
there.
you were at the right place, dude.
There's no parking lot like Dively. There's
no parking lot. Nope. Street parking.
Okay.
It's a DIY. It's known for it's the punk rock scene.
Okay. I had my windows down. There was no music. There was nothing. I was like, I don't know about this, but I think
I busted out of there by 10.
I did try to make it out there. So
thanks. Yeah, you missed us. We opened. Like we were on the bill connecting with a band out of Cleveland. They wanted us on the bill, and we wanted to make a connection because we're trying to do more Cleveland shows. We did a number this year, and we're looking to do more. We just got a phone call today, actually, for a booking agent in Cleveland wants us on a bill for location. So that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
Winter Wonder Ball.
The booking agent in Cleveland wants to do what?
We're going to be do a show in Cleveland with a couple other bands.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, it's like May 25.
Winter Wonder Ball is in a month.
Winter Wonder Ball, Winter Solstice, December 21st at Spirit Lodge, the upstairs. Got to double check to see if it's wheelchair accessible. It's even bigger this way this year. It's sponsored by WYEP. All of the 4 bands that are on the bill have been Artists of the Week, including Dream the Heavy, Abstract Theory, Zinnia's Garden, and Animal Scream. And then a bunch of different vendors. It's being hosted by Adam Sykes, who does Start the Beat podcast, and his band was in it last year, Normal Creatures. It's just going to be a big year because WYEP is sponsoring it. So, mark your calendars, you out there, you in here, you in the big room. Come to the other room. Spirit Lodge.
Yeah, no, sit safe.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Beyond that, yeah, it was a weird week, man. I started something new this week. Oh, look at that.
Yes.
Dude, you live the best life. George Animal Steel coming over and feeding you. George Animal Steel clone Dude, how much is a George Animal Steel clone these days?
It's surprisingly affordable.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, you'd be surprised.
Huh.
Yeah.
Good.
That was some George the Animal Steel, bro.
Yeah, it was.
There,
It was a
dude.
cameo.
We're men now. We were little boys when we watched that. Now we all have.
We
like,
met
now
him.
we're fighting the hair.
Yeah,
down.
we met him.
We met George.
He got his head shaking violently.
Oh, I had the worst hangover, and he
By
just
George,
held my
the
head
Animal
and kept
Steel.
shaking it for a photograph for a camera.
Over and over again. It was hilarious.
What's hilarious? That photograph is online somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah. So this week, to counteract everything, I started a new Instagram page. I'm doing
That's
an affirmation sigil
thing,
every day.
I saw
of
that.
positivity.
I saw that. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool.
It's healthy for me. It's for me, and I'm sharing. And it's a good way to do this next push in the arts. You know, really pushing my font forward.
Yeah, that's cool, dude. I think that's a great idea that you're doing that, man.
Feels good, man. It feels good. It feels good. Feels good. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good.
I'm still doing these back here, which are in the box art gallery in Pittsburgh right now.
Yeah, those are nice.
Like this kind of
those
stuff.
are nice. Again, I always say with artwork, especially painted stuff, man, you just got to see it. It makes a difference when you see it
in person
with your eyes in person. Yeah, even though it's still a two-dimensional image, you could see texture. You got to get close up to see the texture,
see the brushstroke, see the human element.
Yeah,
man.
And photograph it. It depends how the light's hitting it. It's just
absolutely.
It's one. Even like if you move your head like this, you got probably a choice of like maybe 300 different type of still frames in there, and the light's going to hit it different every time. But when you're in real life, when you move like that, it makes it feel alive, even though it's two-dimensional.
Yeah,
it's a weird thing, but it makes a difference.
It's true. Go see live music, you hear it differently. Go see live art. You experience it differently.
It's the blessings of being in the body.
See actors, see dancing, see it live, man. There's nothing like it.
See the Grand Canyon live because
you guys were talking about the Grand Canyon last time. Well, 2 times ago.
It's another great example of like the blessing is being in the body.
Yeah.
And everybody can be, I'm depressed you're depressed about societal shit that's imposed on you, basically, that you don't have enough. When in reality, you have you can go turn a knob and like magic, hot water comes out of the wall in like rain. What the fuck are you complaining about? Like that should be enough for us all to go.
True.
This is fucking. I have shelter. I'm not out in the cold.
Not everyone,
bro. If
not everyone has that shit, right? That's the thing. You think about that.
So,
not everyone has that.
Gratitude, appreciation every day.
The other night, I swear,
affirmations.
The other night, it was a few nights after the disaster that I was sitting here at the house, and Karen K-Rock had started decorating for Thanksgiving. You know, she'd been switching over from the Halloween to the Thanksgiving, and I was just tired of being.
The Boneyard was great this year, by the way.
Thank you.
The Boneyard was awesome.
Yeah, I'll let her know. And I was just tired of being in front of the computer, and I'd been working, the past couple of days. So I just moved out of the corner, went over to the TV, and started. I just had a football game on, wasn't even one that I was interested in, but it was just on, and I sat there, and I knew it was like a 30-some degree night, and I sat there. Change some of the lighting because we have the bulbs. You can change the colors on them and all
LEDs.
that. The LEDs. So change some of them. Carried to the other room decorating, and I had my blanket on and a little heater running with a little fake fire in front of it.
Ooh.
And I just sat there for like an hour and a half,
weeping,
sipping on a Black Manhattan. Same thing that I'm having right now, Black Manhattan. And watching the game and looking at the walls of my house I'm just thinking, on the other side of that wall, it is freezing outside right now.
Yeah.
And I am
Perspective.
comfortable. Yeah, I am comfortable. I had some I had the Black Manhattan and some dried apricots that I was eating. And they go
Oh,
really great
man.
together. They go great together.
That you didn't grow.
No, I did not grow them. I had them. Someone grew them and had them delivered to me, so that I
From
could eat
another
them when I
country.
wanted to. Yeah,
Probably.
and so just snacking on the dried apricots, drinking on the Black Manhattan, comfortable, cozy. I just couldn't stop smiling, dude. It's like I forgot about
That's
everything else.
perspective. That's
I
beautiful.
just kept on smiling, you know.
That's
I
awesome.
love that.
Yeah,
And I
because
thought, I talked
you
to
just gotta-
Laura the next day.
great.
I talked to Laura, and she got that property. You know, she bought a property down there,
Wow, that's awesome.
and and got a great deal on it. Yeah, great deal on it. It was a small house and need a lot of cleaning, but the foundationally it's solid and all
Wow.
that. But she was able to buy the whole property for 15 grand. That was it,
Wow.
15 grand. So she got that, cleaned it up. She went like 4 days in a row, just working crazy, cleaning up the crap. And that's where Dad's living there now. Dad's out of 704. He is out of 704. Him, Draven, and Draven's girl, whose name I constantly forget.
I don't know.
The three of them are living there. Yeah.
Hold on. I just missed family information.
Yeah, just I talked to Laura the day after my hour and a half of just smiling, goofily at Simple Comfort, and I told her, she brought a property down there. She bought a property down there in the alley.
Yeah, behind OZ's.
Yeah, behind OZ's, not far from, right next door to the old CWV. And got a good price on it overall. Needs a lot of cleaning, but foundation is good, roof is fine. But you closed on it for 15 grand. Got the whole
It's less than an
property for that.
automobile. It's less
Yep,
less
no
less
mortgage.
price than an automobile.
No mortgage, so she owns it outright right away. And she spent like 4 or 5 days down there cleaning, and Dad is there now. He's officially out of 704.
Wonderful.
And him, Draven, and Draven's girl are living there.
Hannah,
that's it. And Lauren worked at Lauren talked to one of it. I don't know if it was John's friends or her friends. That's a lawyer, and they worked up an official lease. Setting it up so that Draven and Hannah are kind of pay like a rent to own kind of thing. So they're paying, a certain amount each month, and as long as they do it, then at the end of it, she'll hand it over to them.
Wow, that's a smart move.
Yep.
That like a good gift to the child to be a homeowner,
Yeah.
So
and
is this okay? Yeah, I don't know if we want to talk about this online or not, but I'm very curious to Draven's world because he's a brilliant cat, mad potential, just young hiccups.
In 1 second, that'll put you at peace. That's Lee's. Well, that's where Lee's headspace is.
Lee, right on.
Yeah, Lee's amazing.
Lee's amazing. Always such
Lee's
a
amazing.
sweet kid. Right on.
Even we're not sure about. He got some cars. He's in the cars.
He's in the car somewhere, yeah.
But those aren't his cars.
No, I don't think
Probably
so.
not.
But
he got this picture up on his thing.
Oh, look at that. There. That is when Jafar and I came back from Scotland from marrying each other there. And that was our wedding reception in Pittsburgh at the Pittsburgh Center for the Arts. And that is Mamatu. Well,
they're celebrating Bryant becoming an accountant. Bryant became an accountant
that day.
Yeah.
Auditioning for the role of accountant
for the
in
mob.
the office space.
Well, he brought in the mustache is real popular right now again, and
Right.
it's because of this photo. It went viral, and now everybody wants to be Brian.
But yeah, no, I don't know. I mean,
2005.
The word I got, yeah, I actually, Draven reached out to me on his own earlier last week to start messaging with me and just giving me updates on where he was and what's going on. And yeah, I mean, he definitely, like, he acknowledges that he's had some struggles and that, yeah, he's like, yeah, I might fall off every now and then, but I'm doing my best to try to do the right thing. I'm like, dude, that's all you can do. Yeah, I was like, everybody has falls, and sometimes you even need to get lost a little bit, but you gotta you gotta make sure you stay on the right path. And so we'll see how that all goes. We'll see how that all goes.
I think being in a clean environment's gonna help. That's step one.
They put Laura actually put it in the lease that middle sister there cannot stay.
Oh,
and if she
yeah,
moves
you
in, that's
can
a
put that in
violation.
the lease. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a violation of the lease.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
So-
Well, holy shit. That's a good idea.
Yeah, it is.
Necessary.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You can actually do that in the lease.
Yeah.
I heard about that.
Yeah, you sure can.
So
Gosh,
that's
yeah.
pretty awesome.
But yeah, so that's where
Wow.
that's at.
Okay.
Right on.
Wow, that's fucking crazy, bro. She actually
We
put
don't
it in
know.
the lease. It's a violation of the lease.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm really proud of Lar on so many levels.
Yeah.
But we're finally saying enough is enough.
Well, yeah.
Was it what's the Hall & Oates song ad hoc? Do what you wanna. It's the weak. No, is it the strong give up and move on, but the weak give up and stay. Do what you wanna, be what you wanna. Yeah, the strong give up and move on, but the weak give up and stay.
That's a great lyric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lebo's moved in with his dad.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, and ad hoc, you said that his pops and his partner seemed really healthy.
I don't know.
Yeah, you said that you saw Kristen's ex partner, Lee's father, with his girlfriend partner, and they seemed really healthy.
Oh, okay. That must have been a while ago.
It was at Folk Fest.
Maybe like from the not this past Folk Fest.
Yes, it was this past Folk Fest. You said that you saw Lee's father, and he was Well, maybe that's when we were talking about it. Maybe you were talking about the year prior. I'm not sure.
Oh, right, sure.
Anyway,
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah. So
anyway, that's cool. That's cool. Right on.
Got to be an upgrade from what his mom's doing. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gotta be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be hard. Hard pressed not to be. Like I don't know what it would have to be in order for it to be worse.
It would be tricky for sure.
Well, I
Yeah.
can imagine. Anyway.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah. My wig. I need to change my wig. I feel like David Letterman when he would joke about his hair. What's going on with this wig? My wig. I took
But
a
yeah,
bath.
so that's the update there. That's the update on that part.
That's a good update.
That's good.
Yeah.
Jafar and Biggie are in the next step of the high school play, and I think she gave you an update last time she was on. The kids are off book and like way ahead of schedule and doing awesome.
Yeah.
Really cool. I feel like there's so much more.
I got contacted by one of the publishers of one of the previous anthologies I was in. Asking, yeah, asking if I was in. Yeah, asking if I'd be interested in writing a story for their upcoming anthology entitled Revenge and Retribution.
Oh, dude, that's right.
Oh,
Born
dude.
for that. That's your wheelhouse. That's your dreamscape.
Well, the
fuck?
idea is they want
You were like,
they
say
want
less. Sign. Where do I sign?
they want speculative stories on what are the next 4 years going to bring with the results of the election.
Holy moly!
Yeah,
Oh, this should
and they
be
want
something.
and they want
Oh,
stories.
so you can go full
they want stories-
dystopia.
You can go full dystopia, but they still want some kind of
Happy ending.
positive character and development, like something that either a character that embraces the change and is like supporting the changes that are happening, that then comes to a realization that maybe this isn't the best, or someone who stands up and fights. But you have to stay away from things like any kind of assassination or anything like that, obviously.
Right.
So
Ooh.
but yeah, so I'm definitely
when are you doing this? When are you doing this?
It's the deadline is to submit by January 31st.
My birthday.
Hey, that sounds like a familiar date.
Right?
You're gonna have to work me on the story.
Yeah, that's
You
Ad
do
Hoc's
the character.
birthday. So if you out there, if you want to send bitcoins, he accepts bitcoins
Dude,
or
you
booze.
just totally read my mind because that's exactly what I was gonna suggest. Because that's what's in the news right now is Bitcoin. Why did you come up with Bitcoin?
That's
T?
because that's
Because I'm
Trump's new
psychic.
thing.
I'm psychic. You know this. My magic is strong. Monkadoodle-doo.
Dude, yeah, Bitcoin just popped up all the news stations just hype it. It's a freaking.
I know.
Ridiculous.
Because Trump
hit 100,000. So it went from like 50 to like broke over 90,000 today, and then all the big whales cash in. So the great transfer of wealth happens from retail investors. I mean, it's so stupid. Unless you bought it at 5,000 a token, you're not 10xing your money. You're lucky if you're doubling it, and they're just taking it and they're going to send it back down to 50 again. But what
did you do about it?
The rhetoric right now for the dystopia that Elon Musk now went over to the dark side. And maybe it was always on the dark side because apparently he didn't start any of the companies that.
I watched a little documentary on him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He like paid everybody hush money so that he could say that he's a founder, but he didn't create any of the technology, which is not a big deal, except that he paid them the hush money and is living the lie part. If he would have just
Very Edison.
I'm a good businessman, and anyway, blah blah. Not to go too much in that, but he is preaching about how the Treasury should go away and the Federal Reserve, which is a privately owned bank. I mean, it is suspect that happened, but they've done relatively good things by keeping the dollar the strongest currency in the world. So, if you take it out of that, I don't know what's going to happen, but there's definitely some dystopia type things happening, but not to worry. The Bitcoins, they ruined Bitcoin. The big entities.
That's Trump's new thing. I mean, Trump is in the new. That's his new thing. He's developing a cryptocurrency trading platform. So not actually a
right. Yeah, those are the only people that are profiting right now. Everybody, the brokerages, they're taking 0.5%. So if you trade $10, if you buy $10 of Bitcoin, they make 5 cents. Whether you're buying or selling, they're making. So if you do 100, they make 50 cents. You multiply that by the world. All the brokerages, the people that are just doing the transactions are the ones making it. So that's what he wants to create.
Yeah, well, the issue there is that there are currently no laws in America regulating any kind of Bitcoin exchange. The platform. There's no laws in terms of regulating it. So the thought is, which I don't see why he wouldn't, is that he's going to create those laws. He's going to build a monopoly where his trading platform is the only one you can use
Of course.
in America. He's going to
Ah.
outlaw the others, and so that then he'll become super wealthy, which is
Sure.
one of the reasons that you're not supposed to be able to do that when you're the president. But no
Yeah.
one cares about that anymore. So.
No, nobody cares about that anymore. So there's your dystopia. I mean, it's an economic dystopia. I don't know how you make that interesting. But
I can make it interesting.
okay, yeah, I mean, there's your challenge because that's happening. That's happening in real time. I think it's going to fail. I mean, there's no way that can succeed. But
dude, it only needs. Listen, he's
ain't getting no more my money. I'll tell you that.
Like, it only needs to succeed for like 10 years. That's all that really matters in his world. Like, that's literally is it no long game. It's like, I'm here now. What do I care about the planet? I won't be on it in 10 years.
Yeah, he's 78 years old. Yeah.
What the fuck do I care about the environment? Fuck you guys. That's in the meantime, look at me. Look at me, the greatest grifter that ever fucking grifted.
Yeah. And how much money can I make in the next 10 years to set up my trust, which is my family?
Right.
Damn everybody else. I'm setting up my family.
If he even cares about, he half cares about that.
Yeah.
I really don't think he cares about it all
that is because his name's on everything. So it's a legacy. So he'll be getting praised in his grave because Grandpa Trump, great Grandpa Trump, and great great Grandpa Trump, 3 generations from now, he's the one that made it so we don't have to work anymore and we all have a head start on the rest of the world.
Possibly.
Well, he fucking did it. He grifted his way into another fucking presidency. It's undeniable.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's
amazing.
It's amazing. And it's amazing. I'm hearing, I'm like, dude, I unfortunately popped on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
And there are people.
You fell asleep whenever we were doing the election day last time.
I did. Probably for the best.
BB, I was on it. I thought it was Kamala Harris, and then shit went, and BB had to tap out. And
I was like, dude, I gotta get out of here. I was like, I can't
believe it. Yeah, like
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I woke up. I woke up and
can't believe it.
I still can't believe it. It's like, man, really? But I chose this, and now you thrust me into this twist of plot. Okay. Fuck you. Okay, I know. Look, I know we're great characters, but like, do we really need another plot twist? Come on.
Come on.
Jeez, oh man, we were looking for a different plot twist, like a really great one, but like not another like whoa. Swordplay.
Doofus comes back again. We didn't kill him. We didn't finish him the first time.
Cliche.
And somebody from Butler, PA, right up the street, tried to assassinate the guy.
So close. That was the plot twist. So close.
And we didn't fund it. It was none of us, but it just happened.
We had nothing to do with it. But like,
it's just, it is
dot.
Timeline.
Dot.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
Multiple choices.
Yeah.
No.
It was hilarious.
But it didn't happen. That motherfucker.
It's a bad movie. It's written pretty poorly, actually.
We're just in a bad movie at this point.
We're in
kind of. Maybe it's on the CW. You know what I mean? It's like, like one of the
Idiocracy. That's what we're in.
Idiocracy.
Yeah.
I was kind of looking at it like the writing is kind of like all the DC shows on the CW. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, here we go again.
Here we go again.
It's good, and everybody's gonna win. But like, you got DeVoe. You got, anyway, just another creature comes out of the well. Anyway, so be it. Here we go.
Yeah,
another hero's journey.
There's nothing you can do other than maintain your path and try to laugh at it, because there's you know that inevitably there's going to be reactions. There was like that one. Did you see that one about the dude in like Georgia? Like this happened last time. And we're like, he was an immigrant, and he had come up like a long time ago. Like, he had been here for 20 some years, right?
Really?
He had been here for 20.
If this is going where I think I'm going, I'm laughing already.
This is like from 2019 on 2018.
Okay.
And
Wow.
but he came up. He's been here for like 20 years. He came over with nothing. Was illegal. He didn't have his papers in order. Worked, like all everybody in the city they lived in was like, oh man, he's good. He's a good worker. Look at him. He's always here. He's never complaining. He does his work and all that. He saved his money. Wound up purchasing property. Bought a restaurant. Started his own restaurant. Neighborhood loved it. He gets deported during the first Trump presidency because he doesn't have the papers, and the entire community is outraged. They're like, "What? What do you mean?" The one old guy says, I voted for Trump, but Trump said he was going to deport all the bad hombres. He wasn't gonna. This guy's a good hombre. And why'd they deport him? Thing is, they all voted for Trump again. They came back and interviewed him again. The same people who saw that fucking mistake happen last time. But before we get, it's just the way things have been going under Biden. We needed a change. How do you think that change is going to work? How do you think it's going to work out? Well, I don't know, but I trust Trump to do it right.
Ding dang do. I trust Jesus. I trust the white God and Trump.
Trump. Not necessarily in that order.
Probably not. I mean, because seriously, I pray every night, and look what I got. I don't know why.
I can see Trump. I can see him on the TV. I don't see.
I've seen it on the TV.
Yeah.
They're eating the dogs. I've seen it on the TV.
only see Jesus in my prayers, and I only see God in my dreams. So
God don't see me. God mustn't see me.
He doesn't see me the way Trump does.
Not
that way.
Any mahooch. There's the simplicity.
Yes.
We're with. Anyway, okay, enough.
Yes.
Here we are. Rise above. We're gonna rise above. Yeah, man. Know what you got. Know what you're into.
Yeah.
Move forward. Know that this is the moment and the plot twist. And a lot of people are going to die around you on the battlefield. It happens. It happens.
Yeah.
A lot, like the bad choice. I've watched Lord of the Rings. Even the elves die. Even the elves get killed on the battlefield.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. Horrible.
It's horrible. Any mooch. But this is it. Listen. We learn from contrast. All things we learn through contrast, and this is a fuck all contrast. It really is, and
yeah. And the thing is, the thing about the next 4 years is that as it happens, as it unfolds, in the way that everybody. No, apparently not everybody, but at least half of the country knows how it's going to unfold. As that does, there's no excuses this time. Nobody can say, "Well, I voted for Trump." No, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Like, you can't say you voted for Trump because you thought this was going to happen, or you thought, "Oh, I thought he was going to do this." Well, he said he was. Did you just? Were you not? Were you in a coma during the first one? I don't know. I'm not really about that. But yeah, so there's no excuses this time around.
No, but statistically, the number of Republican voters did not go up since 2020. So he
That's
did
the
maintain
thing.
his loyalist base. But
Yep.
the Democrats from 2020, 15 million people
Yeah.
did not vote. They didn't vote Republican because their numbers didn't go up. They just didn't show up at the polls.
How effed up is that?
54% of white women voted for Trump.
Wow.
How does that? How
That's an
54?
astounding number.
That is ill-informed human beings. That is really just like
54%.
can't
They
quite
didn't vote for their
understand
own kind.
language.
They didn't vote for. They could have had a woman president, but she's an other. She's not white.
She's another. She's
And then the black women. 8% of black women voted for Trump.
Yeah.
but that's it.
Overall, more blacks in Puerto Rico voted for Trump than they did last time, and he dominated the white guy vote.
Yeah, and I think that's who. That's
Gee,
who
shocker.
That's who,
Yeah.
the white male Democrat is. The 15 million of them didn't show
Bowed
up.
out.
They were just like,
Gee, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. A woman of color? I'm
woman of
conflicted.
who won the debate club or the high school bully, but he's white. I'm going to sit this one out and let God decide.
Jesus. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you?
Yo, you can watch videos. There's some crazy videos of evangelistic people that are out there. What they do in their churches is just like crazy. The way they get up and rush the altar and like they're freaking out of their minds in these moments. And then,
but I don't think
live normal.
To each their own, and they believe they're aligning with something that's higher, that's calling them to do that.
The cult,
I think
the cult's manipulating the other cult.
Well, it's the opiate of the masses. The opiate of the masses.
But the Trump cults tapped into that cult. They're using the same things and saying, "Well, look how close it came to his ears. Clearly, it was defined." I mean, that's one way to interpret it. But if that's how you're going to interpret it,
or you can interpret it as this man is so horrible that somebody decided that he really shouldn't be on the planet.
Yeah.
Or you can interpret it as Jesus was killed by.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Man,
it's amazing. I mean,
people choose their belief system.
The three of us and those in our immediate circle all did what we could do. We all did what we could do.
The options that were given to us.
Yeah. And for a long time, I've always felt that I've always had, it's where they come up with that term elitist. They call it the elitist thing. Elitist. Oh, this group is elitist. And I've always felt a little guilty of that. I've always felt a little bit like, I do. Sometimes I feel like, I am better than a lot of the country. And so are the people that I surround myself with. But it's not that I'm anything special or we're anything special. It's just that the rest of the world, half the country's that monumentally ignorant. Like it's not we don't need to be exceptional. We just need to be baseline. We need to be slightly above baseline. And at least half the country is significantly below that baseline. Like I would not let those people that voted again, I don't want them to have anything to do with anything important to me. Like nothing. And RFK Jr. is going to be put in charge of all the health stuff. So that's going to be interesting. The guy who had a worm in his brain that ate part of his brain and then died. The guy who admits to dumping a bear carcass in Central Park as a joke. The guy who found the bear carcass on the side of the road and said, "You know what would be funny? Pick this up and dump it in Central Park as a joke." The guy who took half a day and sawed off the head of a beached whale
Oh no.
and strapped it to the hood of his car to bring it home to see if he could get it mounted. These are stories that he has told. But I've watched him tell these stories.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
he's going to be in charge of our healthcare. He's going to be in charge of the FDA and the CDC. That's the guy. Trump said,
Such
Trump's
a
quote was,
cartoon.
did you see Trump's quote? I'm going to
Wow.
let RFK Jr.
Run wild.
run wild.
Go wild,
on
run
health.
wild.
I want to let him run wild on health. Okay. That sounds good.
Yep,
It's
sounds
just
good.
all favoritism. It's like the fucking.
Are you with me or against me? Hell, dude, you could be. You want to be in charge of what? What do we got? What do we got? You want it? You can figure it out.
Got it? Yeah.
Sure.
It's like the Joker from 1985 Batman movie got elected president.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
It is good stuff. It's going to be
ridiculous.
What a world. What a world.
It is
So
going to be intriguing,
ridiculous.
man.
Yeah, like this is that like this and it's such a sad legacy for the Kennedys. I mean, at least what their image was, right? Like they did a lot of there's a lot of shit that they did too.
Oh,
but FK Jr., this guy is like he did the stuff you just said and brags about it. What's with the worm part of the brain though? What
You didn't hear about this? Yeah,
No.
he had a brain worm.
He had a brain worm.
These are real things?
Apparently it's a real thing.
What the fuck is a brain worm, bro?
It's like a fucking. It's one of those. Like, what do they call them?
Earwig?
No. There's a word for them. A tapeworm or something like that.
No.
It's like tapeworm or something.
No.
Well, there's a tapeworm that goes into your intestines. It's from food. I don't know how one gets in your brain. I mean, I saw Wrath of Khan. That's one way.
Right. Yeah. No, this is something to do. It's like a something that you ate. You eat something.
No.
Yeah, you eat something, and then there's some
Parasite.
kind of
What?
Yeah. It's like a.
This is why you're supposed to cook all your fucking food.
Yeah.
I love sushi, but you're supposed to cook your food. If it's a choice between sushi and getting a brain worm, I guess I'm never having sushi again. The fuck?
I don't know if it was sushi. I don't know what it was that he. This is the guy who's cutting off the head of a dead whale, by the way. So I mean, who knows what he's eating?
Who knows?
I mean,
Who knows what popped in his mouth? You know, like wild splatter.
Yeah, I mean,
vegetarianism.
Oh my god, you can't write this.
It's interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be fascinating.
It's gonna be fascinating.
It's gonna be
real fascinating. And it's. Oh man, I don't. Okay, all right.
Stephen Colbert said that's gonna be his new word. He's gonna go. He says, you know, yeah. He said it's gonna be he said, I think that over the next couple of months to years, I'm going to be using the word to describe the presidency. Fascinating, a lot. But it's going to be said.
I love that dude. That's perfect.
It's going to be said in the same way that Mr. Spock would say just before the Enterprise got sucked into some kind of black hole or something. Fascinating. Yeah.
You know, I was watching Colbert. I was watching all of the late night talk show hosts as to find levity during the lead up.
Yeah.
And to know that God, somebody is blasting what this buffoon is in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like at times I think, you know, it went a little too for me, but at least I was like, at least the message is getting out there. You know, And damn. But anyway, since the 5th, I've watched nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I've actually been liberated from it in a way, because I was like, well, enough of that. That is not my focus.
I checked out Seth.
But I should
Meyers.
go back to my old mates to hear some reassuring comedy.
Yeah, I watched Seth Meyers. I watched Colbert. Yeah, and both of them had they did not have their typical openings. It was almost like it was like the day after 9/11 attacks, where the talk shows opened and they were just at their desk. Yeah, and they were like, okay, well, if you're a longtime viewer of the show, we're kind of stunned. We're kind of stunned. And then they both talked about, but the thing, Seth Meyers, the thing I need to focus on is they're like, man, how hard is it going to be for you to go out there and do a show on this and try to keep it funny? And I tell people, the thing is, I don't have to do this show. I get to do this show. This is something that you can't do this everywhere. And I get to come out here and talk about my feelings and to other people that I know are like-minded, that are feeling the same kind of feelings and having the same kind of concerns and worried about friends and all that. I get to do this show. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep on doing this show. We're going to keep on communing with each other. We're going to keep on, keep that sense of community within ourselves. Stay tight, keep up the fight, and that sort of thing, and try to get through this. That's what we're going to do. And so that was cool just to hear them kind of like Seth Meyers said, one thing was you're like, no, now I want to be honest with you. Okay, I want to be honest with you. I voted for Kamala Harris. I know. Old Seth plays real close to the vest. Hard to know who he's going to vote for. But I did. I voted for Kamala Harris. Now that is because, in my opinion, just in my opinion, Donald Trump, I believe, is a bad person. Now I'm basing that solely on everything I've ever been taught. Everything I've ever been taught on what makes a bad person. Okay, that's all I'm basing it on. All I'm basing it on is everything I've ever learned over the course of my life as to what makes a bad person. So that's all. That's all. I'm just basing it on that. That's just what I'm basing it on. And I was like, okay, yeah, good. No, but it was good. It was definitely a reaffirming, reassuring kind of.
Yeah, I'll come to it. It might take another week.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I didn't watch it yesterday. I think was the first time I watched them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was yesterday. Yeah, but yeah, so there you go.
It's just, I think that honestly, this is another failure of
humanity, culture, America.
Yeah. And honestly, organized religion. Because if you're
savior complex, your salvation exists through a redeeming human figure outside of yourself that has nothing to do with you, like a savior complex.
Yeah.
Target those people that need that.
Organized religions are already cults. They've already everybody that goes there regularly, they're already down with the cult mentality. They're pre-programmed to receive. So when you change the things, but all the stuff that works for that cult works for this cult.
Hand of K-Rock, everybody. It's the truth. That is absolutely the truth.
And it is true.
Your shirt, by the way, did you notice the shirt?
I didn't see the shirt. What was the shirt? Make a brighter future. Harrisville.
Harrisville,
yeah. They had a very positive message.
Yeah.
Positive messages don't work against cults.
Did it say 2020? What year?
Yeah, it was this year. Yeah, it was this year.
I was hoping it'd be like, what's the next one? 28?
28.
Drink
Yeah.
it up. Drink it up. Get a big gulp. But the
But
thing
yes,
is,
you're right. It's the same alignment. It's like, well, listen, I don't need to understand.
no.
I just need faith.
Faith.
I just need faith. I don't need to have intellectual
I just want to believe
dispute about certain things. I would like the simplicity of not having to think of an irrational way.
Yeah.
And it'll all work out in the end if I just put my faith in something outside of me. You just tell me it's going to be okay, and
the thing is,
and make sure that we're on the winning side.
I'm not necessarily opposed to the concept of having faith in something outside of yourself in that sense. But when it comes to the exclusion of rational thought, that becomes the problem. You know, that's where the problem becomes. When you choose faith solely over thought, they can coexist with each other. There's no problem. You know, there's no problem with questioning faith, right? I mean, that's part of the idea behind it all, right? You're supposed to question it and look for the answers and all that stuff. But when you start just thinking, you know what, that question is too uncomfortable or too difficult, whatever, I don't want to think about it. I have faith. That's where the problem starts. You know, right there. Oh, I fucking hate it. I do, dude. I fucking I hate people that don't think. I hate it. I hate people that just don't think. That it's such a thing that you can do. I mean, on some level, you can just do it. Just think, it doesn't hurt that much. You know, I mean,
Think
oh, fuck.
for yourself. Just know that you don't know everything. First of all, and know that your perception is your own, and know that the only way to get a broader perception and more information is by asking people that aren't you about their world, their culture, that has indoctrinated them into their own methodology of belief. And at the same time, they're thinking that you're wrong. And at the same time, you're thinking they're wrong. And then somewhere in the middle, you're like, oh, it's just because you grew up over there and it's a language barrier. But we're actually
saying the same thing.
Yeah. Did we lose him?
Yeah, he got frozen.
Figuring out the unknown. And
he's back.
He's kind of back.
His voice came back.
Cabinet picks. Have you heard any of them?
No, I saw Cruz. Oh, no, not Cruz. Rubio, yeah.
Well, Christine, you know who she is?
I feel like I should, but I
The
don't.
one that shot her dog.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she is up for Homeland Security.
Anyway.
Oh, perfect. That makes sense.
And Matt Gaetz,
Stop me from ranting.
Attorney General.
Oh, brilliant.
I know. It's
what I miss.
It's all favoritism right in front of our face. It's like put all the lackeys in.
Matt Gaetz. I don't know if any of you remember Matt Gaetz.
Douchebag. This guy is the biggest frat douche.
Matt Gaetz, yeah.
I don't know how he still exists in any type of office, but it goes to show you that enough people get indoctrinated in this country to think that, to feel like they're in alignment with this guy. And he represents their values.
Are you talking about Matt Gaetz?
Up, bro. It's all just coming to light that this is who we are. This is who 50% of us are.
But Matt Gaetz, you guys know Matt Gaetz?
They want to be told what to do. They're followers. They believe in white Christian America. I don't know. It's fucking weird, man.
Do you guys know Matt Gaetz? You guys remember Matt Gaetz?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's a total douche.
Okay, yeah, you are. Yeah. And he's been promised Attorney General.
I don't know, man. Just all I know is that,
that was from K-Rock. That was from the hand of K-Rock.
one thing that gave me, like, kind of gives me some comfort is that, at the end of his last year, when it was 2019, there were people in the administration in Washington that were Republicans that were leaking things. They were turning again. There was a whole movement to undermine what he was fucking doing.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully it happens again to where there's Republicans that actually have some fucking sanity instead of just
fear.
I believe in God and fear, and I'm just going to fall in line. And it's that fall in line mentality.
Why would they? Why would they? He won the popular vote, or he's winning the popular vote. So why would the Republicans change? Why would they not just go, okay, this is the fucking country we got. If Trump doesn't change shit so he can run again, and if we're gonna have because remember, Trump said if you vote for me this time,
you won't have to vote ever again.
You'll never have to vote again, he said. That's what he said. People were like, that sounds good.
I know.
Like, that sounds good.
Like literally 50% of people that live under democracy fucking said that. So fuck everyone. Fuck them all. Guys, there's nothing that we can do about it except acknowledge it and hope that somehow, America is a young country, and in terms of
doomed to be doomed.
100%. Democracy is fragile, and we're gonna fucking find out. But here's the thing: that what does not kill us makes us stronger, and it's called growing pains for a reason. So
we are a remarkably young government.
As a culture.
Yeah, when you look at the fucking world, we are a young government. We haven't even survived 300. We haven't even survived 250 years yet. We're coming up on it. We're less than a quarter of a millennium out there. There are governments out there that's been around for thousands of years. Our government's been here for 250 almost. That's it.
Yeah.
So we are still in the we're like the fucking terrible twos right now. We're the toddlers of the fucking government. And this proves it right here. We are the fucking we just unleashed our fucking tantrum. And that's what we're about to see. We're about to see reasonless anger and decisions that the rest of the world will be like, why the fuck is he doing that? No one will be like, oh, he's fucking 2 years old. Like that's where we're at right now. We get to live through it. I don't know if that's good or not. I said previously that regardless of which way this election went, I know for a fact that in 100 years, if the human race still survives, there will be history books written about this election. It's going to happen here. This will be. This is as big as This is as big as This is an immense.
I can't believe we literally almost lost our democracy in 2019, and people literally voted for that. They really want to live under a fucking monarch.
They only had, dude. They are only as intelligent as the information that they are being spoon fed.
Yeah,
they're only as intelligent as the language that they're indoctrinated into.
Yeah,
they only speak what they are taught.
They're not independent.
It's the human condition.
No,
and people have a bubble that they would love to be in, and we're probably in our own bubble in some fashion. In the same way. But it's really fascinating how many people that are coming out of the woodwork that I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. You can't see it. You can't see it. Wait, you're defending. Yeah. Wait, can you not see who this person is?
Right.
And they really can't. And I don't know what horrible childhood they had or what something that's off with them that they need that, or how many bosses they've respected that have treated them like shit. You know what I mean? That they just like forgive your overlord, forgive your master, the Lord of the land, Jesus is Lord, lording over you. I am not worthy. I am not worthy. You just tell me what to do, oh master. You know, and whatever you say is okay. Yes, you're whipped. That was on me. That was on me. I have no idea how broken somebody is to fall for that. It blows my fucking mind that they can't see a character study.
It is astounding.
I'm sorry.
It's half of our country, though, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying, though. We're on the side that can think independently, and we always have, and we can, and you like what baffles us is just like, dude, this is more like, look at his moral character, and how do you defend that this is the right guy? Like, you relate to this fucking guy. He's your fucking guy. That's what blows on.
Yeah,
but it's half the country. So as a country, we need to grow. As a country, we are 3-year-olds, and 3-year-olds have what? Ego. The 3-year-old
the pants
is ego. Man. So we're involved. We're the part of the fucking country's brain. If it's left brain, right brain, right? We're all right brain. We live in the right brain. And right now we're going, what the fuck's the left brain thinking? That's our country.
Yeah.
We're on the creative side. These guys are over here. They're not even on the fucking linear side. There's no logic. This is supposed to be the logic.
That's the thing, right? I mean, that's the thing that I try to reassure myself with is when I start thinking about, because like T said, there are times where I will take a step back and think about what bubble am I in? You know, like what am I not seeing? But the fact that I or we or whoever does that, I think is an indication that we're not in the same kind of bubble as the other side. Because I don't think they do that. Like, I don't think. Now, again, it could be that I'm mistaken, and maybe they do, or maybe it's just inherent to the bubble that even if you step back and look at it, you don't see it as a bubble. Because I think that we can all at least attempt to look at things from multiple angles. Like, I think we've all done that all our lives.
Critical thinking. It's called critical thinking.
Yes, a given
science.
Yeah,
fucking critical thinking.
A given situation, look at it from multiple angles, consider different things, even things that you don't necessarily agree with, and think about it. Philosophize. Yeah.
Put them together.
Philosophize about it.
More than one book, people. More than one book.
Yeah, and that's up. But that's well, I have faith. That's
in what? In the only thing you know, in your comfort zone. It's a fucking comfort zone. And it's fear of the unknown. It's comfort in what I've been told to be. And that it's comforting.
Director of Homeland Security is going to be apparently Kristi Noem, who I don't know if you recognize the name or not. No. She's the one who shot her dog in the head because the dog was not responding properly to obedience training. So she had to put it out of its misery. It was a fine dog. It wasn't biting people. It wasn't attacking people. But it wasn't learning to.
Old Yeller?
No. It was young. It was a puppy. But it was not responding to. It wasn't learning how to sit.
Well, there's a mentality. And she's in charge of what?
How's she not in jail?
Homeland Security. Oh, my goodness. That's frightening. All right, all you puppies out there that don't comply with her will, going to be put down.
Yep.
Going to be put down.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep.
Give peace a chance.
K-Rock, yeah.
Hand a K-Rock.
I hope you're right, K-Rock. Yeah, it seems hopeless.
No, it's not hopeless. It's just it's a
plot. It's just we can, and unfortunately, I think it was Colbert that said, I don't remember who it was, but it was somebody I was watching said, unfortunately, we can't disentangle ourselves from this. We can't fucking tune out. That's what sucks for us, because if we tune out, it's real. They're really gonna fucking change laws and get away with all kind of stupid shit. So we have to stay vigilant and keep watching the shit show of a fucking circus that's like literally It's like they drug us into one of their Christian. What is it? Those masses, the fucking where they're running around and laying hands
Revival.
on.
Yeah.
What is it?
Revival. Cult
It's
revival.
like it's like they drug us into that, into their. That's their fucking world. Like we're thrust into them. We have to fucking watch it. Our toothpicks are. Our eyelids are propped up with toothpicks, and we're forced to watch just the fucking nonsense to make sure that they really don't just destroy everything. But
I watched the
inmates are running the asylum right now.
I watched this little segment on Lee Greenwood. You know, the God Bless America writer song guy. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All over America.
At least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the man who died, who gave that right to me, and I'll gladly stand. Yep, that song, that guy.
Yeah, heard it once.
He wrote. Yeah, well, that's like the only song he ever wrote that was a hit. He's gotten wealthy off of it.
Smash hit.
Like wealthy.
That's impressive. I could say that's impressive because most people, when you write one song that becomes a hit, you don't own it. You know.
Yeah.
He must have got wealthy from performing it, I suppose. But go ahead.
Yeah, but I don't know. He had a deal with the government for a while. He got a deal with the government.
Propaganda. In charge of propaganda. I mean, media is going to be
every day it was played after graduating immigration classes. So when you graduated and became an American citizen, you would rise and listen to that song.
Wow.
So he had to deal with the government on that. Huge Trump fan. You know, he's a huge Trump fan. Huge Trump fan. Lended his song out to the God Bless America Holy Bible that Trump was selling for $60
from Japan.
Yeah, from Japan. But all that. But anyway, I saw a little piece on him where they interviewed him about why does he love Trump so much? You know, why is he so much behind Trump? And it was that, well, because Trump understands, the Statue of Liberty, right, says, give me your poor, your huddled masses. And I welcome every immigrant to come here and join this country. But what they got to understand is that and here's what he says, that we are a white country that believes in God.
Wow.
That's what they.
Who's God? A white country. I welcome everyone.
Yes.
But once they get here, you know who's in charge.
You got to believe in white Jesus.
Actually, no, you don't. You just got to know who's in charge, is what he's saying.
Yeah, you got to believe in white Jesus. That's what it is. Yeah, like that's his thing, man. It was crazy. It was crazy. I was like, holy shit.
You are only as smart as the information that you know. That you are only as smart as the information you are willing to receive. You are.
That's it.
The language that you spew is the language that you're taught, and you could learn other languages. There's apps for that. There are apps for that. You have access to it. You really do. But if it's uncomfortable and you got to do it every day, and it becomes, and you don't want to grow, then you don't. And you're like, well, let's go back to the old way. Let's go back to the boo boo, the gaga, the boo boo, the baba. It was so much easier when I don't have to think about language or changing pronouns to include an expansive universe of thought. I'll just keep me in my little duality where I'm on top, please, where I'm a white, God-fearing country. Because, hey, you're all welcome, but you're not welcome. I put up hands like this. Fuck you, dude.
The thing that, I knew that no matter what, white guys were going to go for Trump. I was just stunned by the white women vote. I was blown away by that. Like,
your body, my choice.
My choice. That's the thing. They're saying
they voted for that.
They're turning that into fucking T-shirts now, man.
No.
That's like fucking T-shirts. Your
Oh,
body, my choice, forever. That's the whole thing.
that is so fucked up.
Your body, my choice, forever.
Those people should be injured on sight.
Those,
I like they really should be set down and your body, my choice.
Yeah.
They really should. Like somebody with intellect that has a bigger women should have the ability to your body, my choice, them physically.
Yeah.
Right in their baby makers. Right in the fucking baby maker.
Yeah, because they can't have babies. Those people cannot have babies. Those people should not. They cannot be allowed to procreate.
There's a whole thing about breeding out, like the breeding. Oh fuck, dude.
Oh yeah, there's the whole thing in Project 2025 about women's rights to be dependent upon whether they have children or not. You know, there's a whole section in Project 2025 about the rights of women as far as it comes to voting and that sort of thing. Should probably be dependent on whether or not they have children. Because if they don't have children, there's nothing grounding them. And they're not really following what they're here for. It's insane. Like that, the Project 25 thing, I've read maybe 200 pages of the 900 pages in there. It's fucking goofy as shit. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I had to double check I was on a legitimate link. Like, that's fucking crazy. Like, it's crazy. And now I feel
these crazy Christians.
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
Christian extremists.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of
reigns.
They want rules. They want law. They want Congress to enact laws.
They want to start burning witches. That's the good old days for them. They will go all the way back to burning.
They want to change that. No more. They want Christianity to be the official religion of America. That's the religion of America. That's what they want to do. They want to set that. Forget about freedom of religion. They want fucking Christianity to be the official. Get into law. Get into law. If you're American, you got to be Christian. That's the law here. That's what they want. I mean, that should be a hell of a fight. But the fact that they want it, and that people are like, that sounds good. That sounds good. Yeah, that's you know what? As long as the economy, the economy's better. As long as
keep it simple.
As long as they fix the economy. As long as they fix the economy and get us out of these wars. Who cares if Russia takes over the Ukraine? No one cares. I don't live in Ukraine.
It's not
Who cares?
Hey, my soil, my problem.
Yeah.
Your soil, your problem. Wait.
I mean, Trump is actually saying that the problem with the immigrants is that they're weakening the blood of America.
Oh, come on. Are you fucking kidding me?
No, you can Google it, dude. He says on his speech, you know what the problem with the immigrants is that they're weakening the blood of America. And now I'm not supposed to say that. I'm not supposed to say that because they tell me, they say, you know, first of all, I've never, and he says it real weird. He goes, I've never read Mein Kampf. I've never read that. They go, Hitler said the same thing. Well, not like this. He didn't. He said it.
I said it the best.
He said it in a different way. But he's fucking saying shit like they're weakening.
He said it in German, you fucking moron. That's the only difference. It's the exact same thing, just said in another language.
If I was Jewish or a minority or a woman, I would definitely be fucking terrified about these next 4 years.
But they didn't show up to vote.
Hold on one second.
50% of women didn't vote for the woman.
Trump has a brother.
Yeah.
Who has a special needs,
Voting against
your
interest.
A lot
Americans
of Mexicans voted.
Vote against your interest.
Latin people voted for Trump too. I don't know what the percentage is, but it's baffling.
I know. Even after that, like
no, because it's. But when
I
you
think
step back,
Trump's kid has problems though.
Because Latinos, they love Virgin Mary. They love the Virgin Mary, boy. They've been subjugated a long time ago. They were where did Christianity come from? Like they had missionaries.
Not from Spain.
I'll have to see.
Missionaries went down there, convinced them to love Mary and Jesus, and they're falling in line up here. They're like, listen, I'm in this country now. I got here legally. If you didn't get here legally, you need to go. I don't care if you're by ethnicity or not, but because you're not a good Christian. And this is an alignment of Christianity and government is what we're seeing.
Trump said he's going to invoke the I don't remember the name of it, but it's a law from 1798 that's still on the books that allows him to remove any due process when it comes to deporting immigrants. So you don't need to find an immigrant, arrest him, detain them, prove that they're not legal, and then deport them. You can do whatever you want to get rid of them because it's considered a war. It's considered an invasion at that point.
Yeah,
and that law is still on the books from 1798 or 1796.
But I mean, but you know, here's the thing though. I don't think you should be sneaking in other countries. And I don't really like come in here fucking the due process. Like I'm dealing with it right now. You think I wanted to wait 2 years for my fucking wife that I married in her country and that they recognize here and I have to put on my taxes that I'm married for 2 years, but meanwhile the paperwork takes 2 years, but I got to put it on my taxes and I'm like, make it make sense. So no, there is that thing. Don't be sneaking in other people's, like that just shouldn't be going on. But it benefited them. It benefited the builders. It benefited, you know, people in the building trade to have people that they could not have to pay taxes, not have to pay them employees as employees. As long as it was benefiting them, they were willing to look the other way. This is their Christian values. Fuck out of here. You know, it's Christian when it's convenient. You're Christian when it's convenient. And that's half of America right now. So we're going to go through these growing pains.
If you were actually fucking Christian, there'd be no wars because thou shalt not kill.
Yeah, well,
period.
Again, when it's convenient.
It's
so
fucking real Christian. Jesus.
No, these are fucking they're
yeah, dude. It's gonna be fucking crazy.
Crazy circus that we're forced to fucking watch. Because otherwise,
part of me also thinks, dude,
do real damage to our country.
Part of me also thinks, oh yeah, that I'm, in some ways, I'm grateful to be alive right now because this I don't have to read about this in the history books. Like I'm going to be here for whatever it is. It might be some dark time in the future, but I don't need to read about this in the history books. I'm going to live through this, hopefully, and see what the fuck happens, you know, and have a firsthand knowledge of this is what happened back in 2024 and 25.
The other evening, I watched a documentary. It was after the election. I watched a documentary on Miro, the painter, from Spain, and as it turned out, was living through all the rise of fascism that went through everything, and it was discussed on how it was affecting society.
Was he?
This is World War One.
Okay.
You know, and just how they had to flee certain areas because this, that, and the other thing were coming through, and it was the rise of fascism. And what could be said and what couldn't be, and how it affected the open-minded that needed to make an image to help people think outside of their box. You know what I mean? And so, and this is the call to the artist. You know, is there are some people apparently that can't see it.
Yeah.
How do we tap into their dream so that we can plant some kind of seed that will help them grow to get them out of their
Matrix.
and I was gonna, and that's our word for it because of a film and a book. You know what I mean? Which was an artist helping people find words to grow, an image to grow, a story. And that's what the Bible is. That's what all of these tales are. There are images to implant an idea for growth, not a box that begins on the first page and ends on the last page, and then is boxed in and held and contained in that formality. These are a single word has multiple.
No, it's the literal. It's literally the word.
But Jesus said no. King James said that Jesus said. And the thing is, nobody was walking around following Jesus, writing it down. Jesus couldn't write. His disciples, his apostles couldn't fucking write if they actually existed. But the point is, if any of these people existed, they couldn't read or write at the time. All of this was done by Paul post decades. Decades, Pat. And if you research the Bible, the New Testament is actually, it's all about fucking Paul, who was politics and then coming into the religious side.
Right.
So he was completely indoctrinated into politics and society and wealth, and then saw I fell off my horse and I saw the light, and now all of a sudden, hey everybody, follow me. No, I'm on your side now. Ching. No. This is what it said. This is what Jesus said. I swear.
Yeah.
Wait, but you never met him. This is what Jesus said.
I saw you kind of jump out of that King David conversation that your aunt had going on there for a while on Facebook. I saw that UT. I think that was you that responded to it. Like,
oh yeah, I did fall. I did fall prey to something that was said on Facebook.
You made a comment. I was going to jump on too. I was going to jump on just to get involved, but then I saw their response.
You know what's funny is I came on today and I saw all the idiocy, and I was like, man, oh fuck you, Facebook. I just remembered why I hate human beings. Facebook reminds me on how
was it the comment from our aunt that lives in Texas?
Absolutely.
And she
dissing her older sister who's open-minded and say, well, you just gotta see the good in people. Trump, you just gotta see the good in people. I married somebody who's horrible, but I see the good in him. And yes, he's torn our family apart. And I'm, completely ostracized and fucking I lead a horrible life because of this fucking individual who completely stole from our family and but you just gotta see the good in people for decades until you die. Like, oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah, good luck with that.
She posted up an article, a counter article that basically was an article that she goes, here, read this. It'll tell it. And when you read the article, the whole article is about why you should ignore what anybody with logic that is a real, they might be Christian, but no. This is the Christian you want to be, and this is the blind faith Christian, and this is why you should ignore those other Christians. And that's what the article was. It was about. I understand that some Christians are trying to be logical right now, but we need to come back to our faith. And here, let me reinterpret everything for you, so that you don't have to think. And that's it's like, here, read this article. It'll indoctrinate you again back into the Christ.
I think my response was, if I recall, I just said, so foolish, so sad. That's all I said. I wanted to say so much.
Yeah.
But I was like, you just fooled. You're being a fool. You're being foolish. You're being fooled. In other words, you can't see it. And it's sad. And interpret it as you will. Just maybe I could plant a seed that maybe you should think. And maybe those people that do think feel pity for how pitiful you are. It's so sad.
I thought, I saw you said this, the so sad part, and I was just like, okay, I don't want to get involved in this.
No,
but I didn't see that
there's
article
no.
either.
It's not a conversation.
Yeah, I didn't see the article that Ad Hoc's referencing, but I can imagine it. And part
I
of
don't
it,
even know if it was the same post. I
it
saw
might
something,
be,
and I
but
had the same reaction as TK. I was like,
yeah,
Dude, I have.
oh yeah, this is
How do
why
you
I'm wasting my breath. I'm not gonna
The thing-
fucking waste my time.
the other
Dumb.
thing is that the thing that I always that I have, well, not always, but in the last, I don't know, 40 years of my existence, since I started developing my own thought processes, have always thought, how the fuck can you get behind an entity, a being that has omnipotent power, has created everything we know, including time. Okay, so that he's always been here. The only reason, he created time, he created the universe, he created everything. He gave life to animals. He gave life and consciousness to humans, and that person who has omnipotent power, who can do everything, demands blind faith, demands you, as his children, do not grow and learn. That for some reason he doesn't want you to learn or question or think. That's bad. Thinking is bad. Blind faith is good. And if it based on the fact that life is a bitch, you don't fight fair, I do not question that could be the reality of it. There could be an omnipotent being that created our universe that's just a dickwad. That is just a fucking.
You know that there's a lot of writings about this, and they stem back to the same time that Paul started this fucking political connected Jesus. There was the Gnostics. Are you familiar with the Gnostics?
The Gnostics, yeah.
You know about then you know that they believe that the God of the Old Testament is actually, this deity that doesn't know that he's not God, and he is I am a jealous God.
Right.
You should have fear of God. Yeah, like they're like, no, he's the demiurge.
Right.
And he is not God.
Yeah.
You've studied this, you know this?
Yeah, I've read it.
And then Sophia and all of this. And like that's very rational when you start thinking of it. Like some energy form is demanding some type of energy, interest, thoughts, or energy, that it's a succubus and it's just churning this machine.
Yeah.
The war machine keeps turning. Now, you can't follow a god and follow a war machine at the same time.
Ad Hoc, did that come across properly on the?
Yeah, it was syncopated.
You and I just say that identical.
Yeah, you guys said it at the same time.
War machine. That was a moment I'll never forget, dude.
We both just said it at the exact same time just now.
Yeah, I saw it.
That's fantastic.
It happens all the time.
What's it from?
That's funny.
That was a big room moment.
A big room moment.
Yep.
Where
1980.
80 something.
7.
It was early.
Wow.
Fairly early and crazy.
Awesome.
There was a party being held at the front of the house and the basement.
And Crazy Debbie was there.
Oh wow.
Remember Crazy Debbie? You remember Crazy Debbie, Ad Hoc?
Barely.
Don't you remember when she charged into the big room in the back, knocking on the doors when we were working on the book? We were writing on the book, and she started knocking on the doors and had a picture that she stuffed into the side of her shirt. And then we were like, "Oh my God, get the bathroom door!" And then you ran over to the bathroom door to lock that, and you were leaning against it because she started pushing on the door, and it got fucking kooky. Dude. It got fucking kooky.
Cocaine kooky.
Yeah.
Cocaine kooky. But she was there, and we were playing Car Wars or something. Me and T and maybe Tommy, and I don't know who else was there, man. But we were playing Car Wars or something. And
I think you're looking at anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, we were playing something, and
She came in with a boyfriend of hers.
and she was hanging around very.
Oh yeah, I barely
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, she came around. She was hanging around very uncomfortably. Like it was very.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she kept
We
on.
were around the computer,
Yeah.
and he was talking about a game that
Oh yeah.
that he mentally has
coding.
been putting together,
Right.
and it's a program that it's and as you do this, it was kind of like Stratego in a way, or like one of these world dominating games.
Okay.
But you have to keep the war machine going, and so the people do this, and then you put money to that so that the people can build the grain, and the grain then feeds the soldiers that the war machine can keep moving across.
And he came
to
back
the
to it like
next
4 or 5 times.
The war
Like 4 or 5
machine.
times. The war machine.
War machine.
You gotta keep the war machine going.
And I'm sure it's a game that has been made since. Like he was onto something completely.
He kept on rambling. And like the third time he came back to it, T and I sitting there were just like, what the fuck? Because he never stopped talking. Like he just kept on. And then what you gotta do is like if the war machine breaks, and he said that way every time. And we started being like, God, are we gonna laugh? He's gonna break us down outright. We're just gonna start laughing at this shit.
I don't want to laugh.
No, I don't want to laugh. I'm a little
He doesn't
scared.
know.
No.
He doesn't know he's a character.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, that's decades ago.
Cocaine.
Yeah, yes. That was 37 fucking
She was
years
coked.
ago.
He definitely was hot.
I love that you guys both busted out the quote at the same
War
time.
machine.
Hilarious.
That's what. Yeah. What'd you say, Karen? Back when we thought life was crazy. Yeah. Not like now. Yeah. Yeah. That was simpler times then. Oh, some crazy cocaine friend of my mom's is fucking goofy in the back with a war machine. We're like, what? We're just trying to get drunk here, man.
I'm in the house.
Yeah. We're relatively 15 and 16 years old. We're just trying to get drunk.
Wow. Holy shit. Oh my
Good
god.
times, man. Good times.
All right, guys. Well, I wish you all best rest of your week.
Before you disappear, Ad Hoc, wanted to ask you, are you still interested in Friday?
What's Friday?
Friday's the Tyson fight.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is it still going on?
Yeah, it's happening this Friday, 8 o'clock.
What? Yeah, I'm totally interested in it. Where? Where are you gonna watch it?
Here at the house. It's on Netflix.
Oh yeah, it's on Netflix. Okay. All right.
Let me know for sure tomorrow because there might be other people coming over. I don't know.
Okay.
Like the neighbor Matt might be interested. Jeff might be interested.
Yeah, that's cool. It's Matt and Jeff. What about the monk?
What's the question?
Friday is
together at the big room.
Like tomorrow, Friday? I'm sorry. 2 days from. Well, yeah. Oh, it's not even.
Yeah, 2 days.
This Friday. Oh, maybe.
This Friday's the Tyson fight.
Oh, to come watch a Tyson fight? No, I'm not fucking coming over to watch a Tyson fight.
He's 60 years old.
Yeah, I know.
He's 60 years old. He's gonna fight some young white punk. It's gonna be hilarious.
It's gonna be
One way or
hilarious.
the other, it's gonna be hilarious.
Dude, I would love to come hang out with you guys. I don't fucking care about fucking that shit.
Well, you can definitely hang out
Well,
with that.
You just have to endure that for a while, and then it's not going to last that long.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
More like it's all night. It's going to be like an hour at most.
It starts at 8, and they're probably going to have some other. There's probably going to be a fight or two before it, I'm sure. As an undercard kind of thing, and then the main fight will take place.
Well,
BB will be ready.
It's possible.
I'll be ready for sure.
It's possible. It's possible. There's stuff going down this weekend that might make it work, actually.
The two of you let me know tomorrow evening at some point so we can figure out how many people we're looking at, if anybody. Because I have no idea if anybody here is showing up. Like Matt was Jeff, you never know. Jaron, he's a young kid with a young kid. So I have no idea if anybody from the neighborhood's coming over or not.
Okay.
But I'm gonna
But
find out from them tomorrow.
if Monk's coming over to stay over, I'll come over, stay over. Otherwise, I will come over for the fights.
fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, reach out to both Jafar and myself about it, please.
Okay.
So that I don't have to like relay the whole story.
Yeah. I'll send a thing tomorrow after. I get
Because
back.
this weekend, so we were invited to a wedding out of town.
Oh, okay.
This weekend.
Oh, wow. Oh.
And so we ended up, buying the hotel room and all that stuff like that for the weekend. It's someone that Rebecca went to college with, and she waited. Rebecca waited as long as she could because she didn't know if the wedding was going to go down.
Okay.
And guess what?
You
The
did it?
wedding was canceled last week.
Okay.
So it was like non-refundable, ridiculous
Right.
amount of money. So we're going.
Just the room, yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna go. And our friend was like, well, maybe we can still get together and like have like a, and Rebecca's like, no.
No, why?
No, not gonna be around you. No, during that. Like
this
you,
is
you
the
do
second
you.
time this person has been in engaged and scheduled to be married.
Third time.
Canceled.
Third time.
Third time engaged. The second time of
To
getting
the same
close
guy or to multiple guys?
three different people. And this is
I don't know which
the
one's
closest
worse,
it's ever
I don't know
came.
which one's worse.
Oh, I'm just gonna say this. She is an actor. She lives for the drama.
Okay.
And there you go. That's all you need to know. Like how this
That's all
happens
you
to
know,
somebody.
right.
They've been indoctrinated into their cult of drama.
I can't believe that there's actually 3 different men that felt close enough to engage and then want to marry her. And then actually this time
This
it
is
actually
the closest it ever came
to a wedding, and then she canceled it.
Yeah. Oh, there's all kind of fun stories like Jafar will convey to you.
I mean, this is just really, and that's so insane, bro.
We've always felt sorrow for the gentlemen that have gone into her web.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's a misery bringer. She is a misery bringer.
She doesn't know what she wants, man. Anyway, she doesn't know herself. She's
all right. So you're going
So
somewhere.
we're gonna go away. We're still going to
Where is it? How far away?
It's not far. It's Gettysburg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the middle ground.
Oh, the big room's on the BB's big room's on the way to Gettysburg, so you can stop there on Friday.
The War Machine went through Gettysburg. So anyway, so Friday, I'm taking the little halfling elflings to the grandparent and on the country, and then Saturday we're leaving.
Right.
So Friday we actually would be available for a gathering possibly, but that's a whole other scenario of thinking of going to your place, coming back, packing up and then going, or do we pack up and leave from your place? Do we stay? Do we have a place to stay, the two of us, at your place?
Yeah.
No, do we?
And is that fight actually still going to happen? I think it's still up in the air. I know there've been so much.
I know it's scheduled right now.
This fight's been canceled more than that girl's wedding.
That's true. He's 60 years old, man. You've never had a 60. There's no 60-year-old fighter gets into a legitimate boxing match anymore at all.
So how I assumed that the person, I've seen photos of this popping up on YouTube.
Yeah.
And this Viking that he's fighting is not another 60-year-old.
No, he's a young kid. He's 30,
What's young?
Young 30s. Yeah, early 30s.
That's still old for a boxer.
No.
But he wasn't. He just became a boxer like a few years ago.
Oh,
He
so
was a
that's
celebrity. He's
the
a
balance.
YouTube celebrity. Yeah, this is like this is like this isn't like it's a weird contest.
Yeah, he's not a lifelong celebrity. He's been a YouTuber.
Contest.
Yeah, he's been a YouTuber, and he somehow started talking smack on Tyson.
This is nothing to do with the boxing industry. Like, this guy isn't like a pugilist.
He's had some sanctioned.
He's been
fights.
training seriously for 3 years. He really did get mentally into it, but
he's fought. No. He has fought other people. He's fought other people.
Okay.
Yeah. And none of them were like really
were
highly ranked or weighted or anything. This is definitely some type of. This is a celebrity. This is a stunt. This is a promotional stunt, basically.
Yeah, this is for money. Get punched in the head by Tyson for money.
Tyson wants to win.
Yeah,
I know. Tyson doesn't know that it's not serious. Even if he'll bite his ear, kill him.
He still wants to win. He's like, dude, this dude in me that wants to destroy people, he's still in there. Yeah. And I've been waiting to let him out. So I'm gonna let it out one last time. That's what he said. Yeah. He's gonna try to rip this guy's head off, and he's gonna unleash the beast.
Yeah, I watched a training session of Tyson's.
Look how excited you are, dude. Look at the corners of Brian's mouth. He's excited.
It's exciting. You got a 60-year-old. I mean, Tyson was, he was
that kind of entertainment. Like
he was in cartoons when we were kids.
Yeah, he had a fucking video game. Mike Tyson's
knockout.
Yeah.
Before this guy was born, probably.
Yeah, probably. Totally. Yeah, they don't have fucking Evander Holyfield's roundhouse. They don't have anything. They have Mike Tyson's punch out. That's it. That's the only boxing game they got a fighters in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun to play too.
And this would be Mike Tyson's last fight.
I'm sure.
We're aware of.
I'm sure. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, but no, he's tried to been getting himself in shape again. I mean, he really is invigorated by this, but it's going to be a fun contest to watch.
Everybody needs an ikigai.
Throws hard, man. I'll tell you that.
Ikigai.
He still throws hard. Like during that practice.
Oh, he's built like a brick.
Oh,
I mean, just 2 widths of me. Like, he's freaking Mike Tyson. That guy's still in there, And I know at my age, 50, I can tune into any of my past ages because the mind doesn't age. Yeah. So but the danger is if you're out of practice that you can break ligaments, stuff like this. So he's been training to get himself up so that he can throw the punches the way he wants and stuff like that, the way his mind remembers how to.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's going to be interesting to watch. I'll just say this. It's going to be something. It's going to be intense.
All right. Please share the information with myself and Jafar. So we'll see if our vacation starts the night before.
Okay.
Because to me, that seems like a fun time. Just getting together with you guys in person.
Yeah. Shabby boo boo the bomb.
I'm scarred for life, but I'm set for life, and I'm set for life, but I'm scarred for life. And I'm coming at you. I'm fucking crazy. I'm fucking psycho. I'm fucking insane.
That's the fucking chorus right there.
You nailed it, dude. You nailed it. You nailed it, and you visually transformed into fucking Joe Rogan.
You did. Joe Rogan. Yeah.
Yeah. You did. You visually transformed into Joe Rogan. It was amazing.
You're